Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Manuishu ACCA classes. In today's video, we will solve the last two questions of health nurse. This is past paper of ACCA F5, also known as PM. So yesterday we solved the two questions, the first two one, and in today's video we will solve the last two question. Okay. If you are watching my video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe my channel and share it among your friends. In case you are my existing viewer, don't forget to hit the bell icon and the like button so that you will be more updated regarding my video. So let's start the today video. So in the section C, the question is asking calculate the budgeted total weighted average CS ratio and budgeted profit per month for health nurse if it closes the cafe and open a crèche instead. So while reading the requirement, try to read it twice or three times. Okay, so calculate the budgeted total weighted CS ratio and the budgeted profit per month. So here we need to calculate the two things. So if we will read the requirement only for the first time, we will miss out the second part of the calculation. So you won't get the mark full here if you miss it out, right? So that's why reread the requirement two or three times so that you will have an idea what the question is asking. The next thing is the question asks to calculate, not to explain. So don't waste your time in explaining unusual things. Okay. So what is the formula for the weighted contribution, weighted CS ratio? And this is for the multiple product, not for the single product. Okay. So multiple product, what we will do, we will take a total contribution, right, and divide by total revenue or sales, right? So this is for the multiple product case. In case of single product, we only take the contribution per unit and selling price per unit, then we can get the CS ratio. But in case of multiple product, we need to calculate the weighted contribution to sales ratio. So now, yeah, and other requirement is budgeted profit. And how can we do that? So in order to calculate the profit, right? So we need to calculate the profit. Yeah. So in order to calculate the profit, we need a revenue. Then we will minus the total cost. That means your variable plus fixed. Or what you can do is you can take the contribution and then minus the fixed cost. It's the same things, you will get your profit, right? So let's do the first one first. Let's try to calculate the first this one. Okay. So we have a two product. Now earlier there was gym and cafe. Now it will be gym and the crèche, right? So for gym, yeah. Okay, so what is the number of customer? So let's visit the requirement again. I mean the scenario. This is the crèche proposal. After reviewing all of the above information, the manager of Health Nut has put together a proposal to close the cafe at the fitness center and convert it into the crèche for the children. This would mean that parents could leave their children in the crèche while they use the fitness center between the hours 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. only. The charges for the crèche would be $4 per child per hour. Initial research suggests that customers have an average of 2 children each, and the crèche is expected to attract new customers and increase the average number of customers between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. by 300%. Only these new customers will use the crèche facility. Car park use is expected to continue to be 80%, and the fixed costs associated with the running the crèche are estimated to be $8,000 per month, with the variable cost of $0.50 per child per hour. Okay, so we have gone through the crèche proposal. So for the gym, okay, so first of all, we need to calculate the contribution as well as sales of the gym, and similarly for the creeds. Okay, so let's first calculate for the gym. So what is the number of customer if we talk about the the gym? Yesterday we calculated, right? So let's go through that. Okay, so this one is the contribution per unit. Yeah, budgeted sales is here, right? Okay. So, but the question asks to calculate again for the month. So we will only calculate for the month. Okay. Just a second. Okay. So this was for the study, right? So if we talk about the per day customer, it's 330, right? Yeah. And what the question says, somewhere it has been told that the customer will increase by such percentage. This one is tricky. I will come to later. Let's pick up the easy one, right? So let's have a sales, selling price per customer for the gym. Selling price for the per customer will be what we calculated yesterday. Okay, so for gym is 9.20. Yes. So 9.20, I will copy paste it here. Okay, so yesterday I have discussed about this. In case you have missed my video, please go and check it out. It's free of cost. Okay, and if we talk about the variable cost per customer for gym, what will be that? Again, we have done this yesterday, so it's 1.20 per customer. So per unit, that what I mean to say. Okay, up to here it's clear, right? Okay, so now what will be the contribution per customer? Right? So it will be this minus this, right? Okay, so it will be 8. So now we need a total contribution for the gym. Total contribution. Yeah, for gym we need total contribution. But we don't have the number of customer. We need to find out that first. So number of customer, right? So if you remember yesterday in the question, it has been told that for the gym there is 330 somewhere. Yeah, here. It has been determined that average number of customer per day is 330, with the 40 of this customer attending during the time of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, so this is the 330. So now if we will offer the fees proposal, so here one more thing. So what here is question is saying that be careful. Yeah, listen careful. I mean to say. So here average number of customer for the gym per day was 330, and in this 330 there are 40 such customer that will attend the gym during the 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Right? Up to this you are clear. So now in the crease proposal paragraph, what the question is saying, the crease is expected to attract new customers. So if we will choose to crease proposal and close the cafe, so it will increase the new customer and increase the average number of customer between 9 a.m. 5 p.m. by 300%. So we have 330 plus that 40 customer that used to attend the gym between the 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. that will be increased by 300%. So that means we need to add this as well here. Okay, so 300%. So this will give the 450, and this is for the only per day, and we need to calculate for the per month, right? So we will multiply it by 30. Okay, so this is the number of customer that we expect for the gym. I know this is a tricky part. That's the reason I told that earlier. We will discuss this on later on. So I will repeat one more time. So basically, the number of customer for the gym is 330. Up to here, you are clear, right? So in this 330, there are 40 customer who used to attend the gym during the 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if health and nurse company choose a CRIS proposal, so the customer who used to attend between this time will increase by 330%. Sorry, 300%. Okay, so that means 40 into 300 percentage we need to do, and I need to add in this 330, and same thing I have done, and but this is for the per day, so that's the reason I have multiplied it with 30 in order to get for the month. Okay, so now we will get our total contribution, and that would be 10800. Now let's do the same approach for the CREETs. Okay, yeah, CRECH. Yeah. Okay, what is the selling price of the CREET? It's given in the question, I think somewhere. Yeah, it's 4 per child. And one more thing, question told that each parents will have 2 children. Yeah, average of 2 children. So that means we need to multiply it with the 4 into 2. Yes. Okay. And the variable cost for the CREET will be 0.5. Okay, and again this is for the per children, so we need to multiply it with a 2 for the 2 children. Okay, now contribution will be, just a second, yeah, contribution will be 7. So now again we need to find out the number of customer that will use the CREETs. Again it's the that 40 customers, so 40, but it will increase by 300%. Okay, but this is for the 1 day, and we need to calculate for the month, so we will multiply it by 30. I get my number of customer for the CREET is 3600. Okay, this is for the whole month. Okay, so now my total contribution in case of CREET is, I got this figure, right? So we need a sales revenue as well, right? So what is this sales total sales? Okay, so what is that? So we need the selling price into the number of customer. Yes, and we will do same thing for the CREET as well. Yeah, it's 28,800. So now total contribution, that means your gym plus CREET, right? G plus C. And how can we get that? We need to take this value and add to this one. Similarly for total sales, and for whom? G plus C, matlab gym plus CREET. And again this will be this plus this. So now weighted CH ratio will be this divided by this, and let's convert it into the percentage, that is the 87%. It's quite clear presentation. Examiner will be happy to mark each of the process. Okay, so I hope this is clear now. Okay, so this is quite easy calculation based on the formula. So main problem I think with the student while solving this question is that regarding the as it is case of the multiple products, so they need to first figure out this, and then we need to calculate the total contribution and the number of customer for the each of the services. So this is the quite, I think, challenging part, but the rest of the things is easy, right? Okay, so let's move to the other part of the requirement, that is the budgeted profit. So it's quite obvious that we will forget this requirement, right? So that's why reread the requirement 2 to 3 times so that you will have idea what the question is asking. Okay, so now budgeted profit, we need what I have been said. We need a total contribution, or you can see the formula revenue or total cost, or we need a contribution or the fixed cost, right? So this is for the budgeted profit. Budgeted profit, yes. Okay, so we already have calculated the total contribution, right? So what is that? So we only need to deduct the fixed cost in order to arrive at the budgeted cost, budgeted profit. So what is the fixed cost? It might be given in the question somewhere. Yes, here it is given. So you can see for the gym, the fixed cost is 48,000. You can see here. And the question didn't mention that it will increase. So we will assume it will remain constant. And for crease, the fixed cost will be 8,000. And it's for the per month, and we are doing calculation for the per month. So no problem. So the budgeted profit will be, yes, it's 77,200. Easy, right? Okay, so now D. Advise health nuts considering both financial and non-financial factor, whether it's to replace the cafe with the crèche, and whether the calculation in the part C provide enough information to make such decision. See, in the PM you must know how to explain the the figure that you have been calculated or non-financial information. So this is very important for the PM, right? So not only calculation is important, you must know what it mean, right? So let's have this requirement D. So question is asking, so if health and nurse choose gym and the crate, the budgeted profit will be this, right? So let me copy paste this in the scenario. In requirement D. Okay, yeah. So you can see here. But what will be the budgeted profit if the health and nurse choose cafe and the gym? Let's figure out that. Yes, it's look now good, right? Okay, so this is for the crate and gym. And if we talk about the gym and the cafe, what would be the profit? So cafe, right? Cafe. So now what is the total contribution for the cafe and the gym? We have, I think, done the calculation in the first part, in the part A. So contribution per unit is here. Let me add the bracket. So contribution per unit for gym is 8, and the number of unit is yes into 990. So this is for the gym, and for the cafe contribution is this into number of unit is 4950, right? So adding these two will give us the total contribution for the cafe and the gym. And the fixed cost is, let's move to this again part 1, that is the 48,000, right? And for the cafe fixed cost is 3600. So this gives us 5600. So what is the profit if the health not choose gym and cafe. Okay, so now we can explain like something like this. You can see if the health and nut company is choosing the creche and the gym, the budgeted profit is higher as compared to the cafe and gym. Okay, so let's have explanation for the same. Right from the start, we can see that profit from the cafe is only P2. You must put the dollar sign. It shows the monetary value 262. Yes, and this is much lower than projected profit of rich and team of dollar 7,7,200. Okay, so however, we also need to consider the non-financial factor before making any final decisions. All right. Okay. So this is for the. Just a second. Okay. Yes. Then we can write. However, we also need to consider. Sorry, I have written this. It might be unreasonable to assume the number of customers will leave the cafe if it get closed down, right? While if health and not go for Chris proposal, so it will attract new customers, but shutdown of cafe will lead to loss of customer related to the cafe. Yeah, or what we can write is, and we can also write that if we choose a crease, in that case the I mean parents will leave their children to the crease. It will make the noise, and the new customer who don't have a children will get disturbed and noisy, so it will be quite difficult for them to attend the gym. So you can write this kind of point in the D, and you can also provide this calculation, right? So it will be easy for you to explain, right? So this is how you can approach for the question. I hope this video is useful. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. In case you have any confusion, do let me know in the comment box. And one more thing, don't forget to subscribe my channel and share it among your friends. Thank you so much. Have a good day.